closely for any new developments in the police investigation into the killing of a prominent Sikh leader in British Columbia. Last night, hundreds of people packed the temple in Surrey to air their safety concerns following Sunday's deadly shooting. The victim, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, was gunned down in the temple's parking lot. Police say he appears to have been targeted. Temple officials say Nijjar had received threats because of his support for a separate Sikh state in India. Our South Asia correspondent is Salima Shivji, and she's working on the story from the Indian angle for us. She's outside our Mumbai bureau this morning. Salima, good to see you on this story that is preoccupying us here in Canada. How is the story playing and being viewed there in India?
Well, this is a known name here in India, Hardeep Singh Nijjar. The Indian government actually wanted him extradited for what Punjab police called acts of reviving terrorism in that state, something that he denied. And Nijjar was actually put on India's designated terrorist list under the country's Unlawful Activities Prevention Act back in 2020 for his pro-Khalistan activities, the promotion of a separate Sikh state. Now, that happened in 2020, and that was before 2020. Actually, you weren't able to put individuals and label individuals as terrorists, only organizations here in India. Now, in the country, people can be put on that list without any judicial process. So he was put on that list in 2020. There was also a cash reward that was issued by the National Investigation Agency, the counterterrorism agency here in India, for more than 16,000 Canadian dollars for any sort of information that could possibly lead to his arrest. According to authorities here, they accused him of allegedly conspiring to kill a Hindu priest, charges that he denied.
So, as you say, Salima, a known figure there. What has been the reaction then to his killing?
Well, it did make headlines here really quite quickly, India media identifying very quickly. In terms of the Indian government, they are not making any comments on the killing so far. But India has been vocal about their views and how they see Nijjar in the past. They've also been very vocal and really quite angry about what Indian authorities see as Canada's complacent and meek attitude towards what India sees as an internal threat of pro-Khalistan opinion. India really displeased at how Canada addresses that sort of threat that they see as a threat, a push for an independent Sikh state. It must be said, though, that it is a very small minority of Sikh diaspora communities that support Khalistan, not just in Canada, which has the largest Sikh population outside of Punjab, but in other countries that have very large diaspora communities, like the United Kingdom or Australia. But India's foreign minister actually did bring up his concerns over, pro-Khalistan sentiments just earlier this month. And this was in response to a rally in Brampton that had a float that showed a depiction seemingly glorifying an assassination, the 1984 assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So India has vocalized its displeasure at what it sees as Canada's sort of a meek position in terms of pro-Khalistan sentiment. So India hasn't been shy on that, but in terms of this particular situation, authorities here are not commenting.